Hi guys. Sorry I'm so late. First the babies wouldn't go down, and then I came down and I had my iPad charging, but apparently the breaker was flipped, so nothing was actually charging. So I hope that my iPad will stay on long enough to let me do this live on TikTok. My computer is pretty much charged, so YouTube, you guys are okay. Hi everyone, how are you today? Hi. Again, so sorry I'm on here late. I was just saying how first the kitties wouldn't go down, my babies, and then my iPad wasn't charged. It was plugged in, but the breaker was off, so there was actually no current coming in. Thank you so much for coming on. My name is Beth. My handle is Mom Life Beth. Um, and I am on here to talk to you guys about the awesomeness that is the Legacy Builder program. So thank you so much for coming on. I'm sorry, I'm not taking any co-hosts at all, but thank you for asking. So I hope everybody had a really good weekend. I know Mondays are always super hard. Um, it was a day today, huh? It was super hot out, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. I have recently started having a food service. There's never enough time to just cook or anything like that in my house. My husband eats a lot. He is a big man and a big eater, and he needs food, and he's actually kind of picky about it. So I've been wanting for a really long time to do something. I was trying to do the Hello Fresh for a long time. That was a squeeze on the budget, but hi everybody. But what ended up happening was we didn't have time to prep the food in time, so then it ended up not getting eaten, or the kids wouldn't eat it, so I was cooking multiple meals. And then what I was able to do recently, now thankfully to Legacy Builder, is they have, excuse me, a new it's like kind of a spin-off from HelloFresh. It's called Factor Meals, and they are fresh, never frozen, actual like good healthy meals that they you heat it up in the oven for 7 minutes, and they're amazing. And that's the only thing I've been able to get my husband to eat, other than me cooking from scratch like a gourmet meal, um, because he's trying to get back to being healthy. He's always had like the craziest metabolism that he's been able to eat a house and stay like super skinny. And he's in his 30s now, and his metabolism is not as high as it used to be. So we're trying to get his insides healthy so that his outsides can be healthy as well. And honestly, up until about a month or two ago, I couldn't even have thought about doing this. Like, I am so relieved, because if I go and if I cook dinner for the kids, and kids, they eat like chicken nuggets, fish sticks, pizza, pasta, macaroni and cheese. They're easy. My husband is not easy. So at the end of the day and after work, if I haven't had time to actually cook for him, we grab one of those meals, and he usually eats one for lunch, and we just pop it in the oven, and it's good food. It'll make him feel good, and he doesn't complain about feeling like he just ate junk food. But honestly, I couldn't have done that even a month ago, because I didn't ever have the extra cash. So again, hi, my name is Beth. My handle is Mom Life Beth. I am a wife. I'm a mother to two beautiful boys. I'm a veteran, and I am a full-time worker. I have an employer. They pay me. They pay me a little bit. I am not poor, but it's the bills always just pile up so hard. And I am very blessed to be where I am at, but it's always been a struggle. If any of you can relate, like the whole grocery deal, like how many of you actually sit there and say, okay, well, it's cheaper at this store than this store, but what about the eggs? Are the eggs cheaper at this store as well? Have you guys ever had to like price check eggs and milk and bread? Like, which store has the best bread in there? Do we have money left over for fresh fruit or vegetables or salads? Like, that has always been like a really big struggle in our house. And it's especially big because my husband eats so much and I'm just waiting because my oldest son is a mini me version of my husband, but his appetite is only just starting to kick in, right? Like that whole thing where I'm just going to not stop eating. He's 7.5. My baby, on the other hand, will eat all day long. But luckily, I can give him like snacks and whatever. Throughout the day, he loves cheese. So I buy the cheese cubes. But my husband needs a lot of food. So groceries have always been huge. And especially since COVID, and it's so hard I guess, for the grocery stores to, I don't know, transport, get it in. I don't know what the whole thing is. They're making stuff like super expensive. Hi, Spaz. How are you today? And it's just like so hard to get groceries that are affordable, to get fresh food. Like, and now you have to be careful. Like, you're trying to be, you know, um, cost conscientious, and you're looking for inexpensive chicken. And now you're having to look because they're having like, I don't know, like lab grown chicken, and it looks weird. Like the fish in the what are they? They're like huge fish meals, whatever. They're in this huge thing and they're like terrible and they inject dye to make them look healthy. I mean, good food is just really, really hard to get. And up until just about a month ago, I was still struggling to try and find the time to cook all this stuff, keep it in my budget, okay, with everything else, and always stress out about, listen, did I cook this in time before my husband is off of work so that I can have him eat something, but at the same time be getting the babies done with dinner and getting them into the tub and getting them off to bed. It is such a stress. So now I have been reaching my breaking point. So my job that I've been at for 10 years, it is a decent job, but I have not had a pay increase in 10 years. 10 years ago, this same job, I was single, no kids, no husband. I just had two dogs. Like, there wasn't that much bills. Rent wasn't too terrible. I had like, a decently locked in rent for my apartment. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. And it was not hard. And now here I am 10 years later. I have a husband, two boys. My dogs are now very old and have much higher vet bills. And we have a mortgage. Praise God. Okay. But let me tell you something, rent was going to be just as expensive to have a 3-bedroom apartment, and the rent just keeps going up. So we were very blessed. We found a place that was just inside our budget, and we still, but to have this house, it's so tight. And now I can't call the maintenance guy to just come fix anything that breaks. My dishwasher has been broken for the last 2 weeks. I am praying to God that we do not have to replace it, because I looked it up and it was like $4,000 to replace it. It's just nuts. Like, everything is so expensive. So again, I went looking for a way to bring in extra money. Okay. I figured, hey, listen, I'm a mom. I need to spend time with my kids. I'm always feeling like I'm failing because I work so much. I have like a half an hour, 45 minutes in the morning with my kids. And then I have maybe 3 hours in the evening, and it's not fun hours. It's a rush. I get off of work, I go get the baby, I start getting dinner. My son's here. I'm trying to get him to read or do homework or something. Then I have to get them to eat, and they don't like eating, but they're supposed to eat. They dilly dally, and then I have to get him into the tub, and then I have to get him ready for bed. It's like all I'm ever doing is rushing, and I'm not having that time with my kids. Never mind with my husband. My husband is constantly saying, like, Beth, I need your attention. And I love this man to death. Like, to death. I love him. But I have no energy left. After work and the kids, we try to watch a movie. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming in. We try to watch a movie and I pass out in the credits, in the opening credits. So I need to find a way to get extra money. If I get extra money, I'm going to be not worrying about cleaning my house. I'm already not worried about groceries anymore. And I will get to this with you guys. Legacy Builder is a business that you own fully. Okay. I own my own business. This is not multi-level marketing. I had to actually look up multi-level marketing because people kept on throwing that word around. I guess multi-level marketing is when people above you get part of your commission and you're encouraged to bring people onto your team so you could earn part of their commission. Not this. This is not what this is. Okay. This is 100% yours, your money, what you earn 100% into your bank account. And then what's really great is that it's the same day. Okay. So, besides the fact, and I'm going to get into what it actually is that this digital marketing is selling, you get paid same day. So I am not ever worried about grocery money anymore. Okay. I am building it up. So I'm not worried about, hey, listen, I want to order pizza or I don't even want to be in the house. Let's go down to the beach and order some to-go food and just hang out and have a memory without having that complete stress. Can you imagine? Okay. Imagine if you did not have to worry about when you go to the grocery store, you didn't have to worry about checking your bank account first. You didn't have to worry about bringing a calculator with you, whether it's the one on your phone or you actually have a handheld calculator. You didn't have to make out a list and say, this is how much it's going to cost, so only get this. Imagine you could buy steak and chicken and fresh vegetables and fresh fruit and ice cream and all the other snacks that your kids eat all the time. How would that make you feel? I know how that's making me feel now because I have been stressed for the last 7.5 years, ever since my oldest son was born. I have been so stressed about how much money we have to spend about food. I used to try and stretch an entire month with just $800. I'm sorry, I take a month, $800. So we were allowed to spend like $200 a week on groceries. And did I mention that my husband eats me out of house and home? He's a big man. Okay, I have to keep him fed. It is so hard, and this is before COVID. So again, imagine, uh, imagine that you don't have to worry about that. You just go to the grocery store or go online and start filling up your shopping cart and get whatever you need because you're not worried. You know that money is in the bank. Okay. This is the beauty, all right, of this. And the other beautiful part of this is that this is you owning your own business, but your business is to help other families have that same feeling of relief. Okay. Your business is to help change other people's lives for the better. Hi, everyone, for coming in. Thank you so much. Can you imagine? You have such a good feeling that what you're doing, your income is based off of helping other people stop struggling. Okay. We are raised to think that we have to go to school, get a degree, get a good paying job. If that job doesn't pay enough, we need to get another job. If those jobs aren't paying enough, then we have to work the overtime. So all we're doing is work, 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 work. And we're missing out on everything that's important. We're missing out on our kids. We are at 18 summers with your kids. I know that's like a mind boggling because we're with our kids all the time. We're like, I need a break. I need a break. You have 18 summers with your children before they are running off and they're like, peace out. I have my own friends. 18 summers. And for the last 7 summers, I have not been able to spend them with my children because I have to work. And my work tells me when I'm allowed to take off and how much time that I'm allowed to take off. And they also tell me when I have to work, what hours I have to work. I am capped 10 years at the same company and my pay has not gone up, but my expenses have gone up exponentially. Okay? This is what's happening. And then ever since COVID, right? Ever since COVID happened, everybody is doing everything online. People are working remotely. People are wanting to learn stuff online. They don't even just want to do online college courses because you know what? College is really expensive. You have your fees, then you have your tuition, then you have your books, whether they're digital or physical. College is expensive. I have a 4-year degree and I had to pay off, and I'm a veteran, right? So I had the GI Bill, which helped me out for a huge amount of the time. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. My GI Bill saved my life probably, because if I hadn't had the GI Bill, I probably would have had closer to $100,000 in student debt. Instead, I was left with 36, which I had to figure out how to pay that back. How crazy is that? College is now like the new biggest racket. And I believe in learning. I love learning. I loved being in college. Okay. But this is expensive. People don't want to learn on at a college anymore unless they're in their teens. You go out of high school, you go to college. Adults, we have more difficult schedules. We have more requirements, okay? We need to be able to go online, find something that we need, and do the course when we need it. So here, let me tell you this, okay? The digital marketing that the Legacy Builder program is, it is not just a course. This is not just a course. You can get a course anywhere. Courses are good, but hey, guess what? I probably bought like 5 courses in the last year, and you get all excited and you're all pumped up and you do it, but then you lose interest in a couple of days. That zing, that excitement's gone, and then you're just like, oh my gosh, how am I going to find the time? What about this? Oh, there's homework due. E-learning is where it's at, okay? But not just a course. Legacy Builder program is not just a course. This is a interactive, that's the word I'm looking for, an interactive learning system, okay? There's an entire platform. It's actually on the school platform. And what it is you have the video trainings you just watch. Okay, they literally show you step by step. And what these courses are, they're showing you how to uh, create a successful online business in this modern world using an automated system, a fully automated system, done for you system. You need to do nothing about it. Okay, you buy this system and it does 80% of the work, which is how you can do your job with this in 2 hours a day. I take an extra hour to come on here and do live. And again, I'm so sorry. I'm late. The kids wouldn't go down. And then I came downstairs. My husband had everything plugged in for me, but the circuit breaker was off. So my iPad wasn't even charged. I'm like praying that I have enough juice to last me. Do you have to pay? So yeah. So here's, thank you for the question. So this is you're buying your business. Okay, what you buy is you like, okay, the main system is 4 courses that you can resell. People can buy 1, 2, 3, or all 4 products. The main one, the most popular one, is the $900. That's the Legacy Builder program, and that means that you can sell all 4 products. You purchase that one time, and then your very first customer that buys that off you to help change their life and bring that money back into their bank account, that same day, this is why they call it daily pay. This is not a quotation. This is what daily pay is. When they buy it that day, even if they use the afterpay option, which we do offer, PayPal, afterpay, all of that, that goes into your bank account that day. So when I tell you this is how you know you're not worrying about groceries anymore, that's how. Okay. Now there are people coming in here and blowing it up and in their first month making like 20, 40, 60K. I didn't come in here expecting that. Okay. I came into this program saying, hey, listen, if I can bring in one customer, right, a month, bring in an extra $900 a month, that's life changing for us. I'm in here now and I see with these ladies and gentlemen who have all bought their own businesses, and it's this huge community, 25,000 large community, and we're all here supporting each other. That is what they are doing. They are actually building income. My mentor, Jen, just was able to put out a video saying, hey, listen, in 1 week, she earned her entire monthly salary. She's a full-time nurse. In 1 week, she brought in her entire monthly income that she has as a nurse. bonkers, right? But listen, just because something sounds crazy, because this is not what we're raised to think, right? You go to work, you work your job 40 hours a week, you keep grinding it out. Does everybody get their own mentor? So I tell you what, that's generally how it's supposed to be. Who you sign up with is your mentor. If you guys want to, so first of all, I'm not expecting anybody to sign up right now, but please, there's a link in my bio, whether you're on TikTok or on YouTube. I'm live streaming to both of you. Click on the link in my bio and subscribe to the emails. Okay, that's what that is. And it will look like, let me just show you guys. Oh, I can't even tell what's up or down on my phone. So on TikTok, when you click on my link, and it's Mom Life Beth, because that's my handle, Mom Life Beth Digital Marketing. All right. So when you go to my bio, right, you're going to click on right here where it says my link, Mom Life Beth Digital Marketing. And this is this subscribe page. Okay. You put your email in here and you're subscribing for information. There's no credit card required, nothing else like that. You subscribe, and we're going to start sending you, like my business, we're going to start sending you information. And as soon as you're done with the emails, you click on subscribe. I am not here to bother you. You will never hear from me again unless you subscribe again, because I am here to help make your life easier, not harder. Okay. But this is how you do it. So if you are on here and you're not already, go to my bio, click on my link, and it's going to take you to my subscribe page. And you put your email in here, and this information is free. Information is power. Knowledge is power. Just get this information. We actually have a free webinar coming up this week. If you're interested in getting the free webinar, go ahead and subscribe to the emails, and I'm going to be sending it out. It's this Wednesday. But again, yes, circling back, if you end up subscribing and you end up liking what you're hearing and following me, if you end up signing up and getting your own business, whether you get the full 4 courses or you just start off with the 1 course, okay? I'm your girl. I'm here. I'm here to help you. I want you to be a success because I had somebody here for me. Okay? I had somebody here for me, and she is the reason why I can just breathe again. I am able to buy groceries without wincing, without checking my bank account. I'm able to now get the factor meals so my husband can eat meals when I haven't had time to cook it, and he's happy with it, and it's healthy for him. It's good for his insides. This is what the amazing part is, okay? You're selling learning, an integrated learning system. You get a mentor with me. My mentor is actually starting our own set of like mentoring, like a once a week, just kind of like a meeting. Hey, how are you doing? Anything you need help on? But there's also daily live trainings. Okay. Plus, you have your entire library full of the video trainings. It has every single thing in there that you need to make yourself a success. This is done on 2 hours a day, and I do an extra hour to go live. So I'm trying to make myself visible. Okay. I want to help you guys get to know me so that I can help you. If you are ready for a change, if you are tired of being broke and stressed and not having the money for groceries, not having the money for kids' activities, like they want to do football or they want to do gymnastics or whatever, you want to save up for vacations. Oh, okay. How about nobody thinks about retirement anymore? I didn't start my 401k until I was 35 years old. Okay. I am so far behind the power curve on my retirement. I'm going to be putting a lot of money towards that, as well as trying to pay down directly towards the principal on my mortgage, because my mortgage, I am paying $380,000 of interest. That's a lot of money. That is literally almost as much as my actual house cost. How crazy is that? And the banks are just getting my money. I need to find a way to take back my money. And I found it. This is how I can sit here and be at ease and be comfortable and not worry as much. And let me tell you, it didn't even occur to me. I've been working with both my kids since they were born, since a couple months after they were born. And I've been more and more unhappy at my job because I'm so stressed, right? I'm helping another company get more and more rich, stay in business, and I am making pennies to their dollar. It's ridiculous. I'm not helping myself, I'm helping them. And they don't even pay me what I'm worth. I've been there for a really long time and I am not making enough to survive. Both my husband and I should not have to work full time, okay? Never get to see each other, not have enough money to have a date night where we pay for a babysitter and to actually have a date. Like this is what it's going through right now. And the Legacy Builder program is where it's at. This is where it's at. People are on here, whether you slow walk it and you come in and you're making $900, $1,800 a month, or you come in here and you follow all the steps and you are coachable and you blow it up. Hi, Jen. Are your ears burning? I was talking about you, girl. You guys, if you're in here and you're not already, please click on Jen and follow her. She is my mentor. She is the girl who came in and changed my life and turned me in from a like crazed, stressed, just like just like always tend to always like, oh my gosh, pennies, 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 to now I'm a happier person. I'm a nicer person. I'm nicer to my dogs. I'm nicer to my kids. I'm usually nicer to my husband, although I have to tell you, you can't really be mean to your kids. You can be mean to your husband. Okay. That's what they married you for. So I am just such a more peaceful person now that I have this. And I came in, like I said, expecting, hey, listen, if I can make an extra $900 a month, I'm good. I'm no longer saying that. I come in, I see everything. I see what people are doing. I'm following it. And right now there's a 30K in 90-day challenge. And I am part of that. I am all in. I am not trying to just be mediocre at this and just get by. I want to win. This is my win. Okay. My goal is to make this so that I'm making enough money that I could quit my other job because, hey, guess what? Instead of working 40 hours a week for somebody else, I'm going to work 2 hours a day plus the 1 extra hour. So 3 total hours a day for 7 days a week. What's 3 times 7, ladies and gentlemen? 21. That is half the time working my own hours. All you need to make this work is some kind of smart device like a smartphone, a tablet, a laptop. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to have a lot of money. If you have a cell phone and Wi-Fi and data, you can make this work. You need to have at least 2 hours a day that you could find it. And you don't have to do it all at the same time. I was just watching one of the mentors trainings. She came in, she's a single mom and she was working 2 jobs. After doing this, she was doing it on her breaks, she was doing it before work, on her breaks, and after work, just spinning this thing up, and she's able to quit both her jobs. I think it took her like 6 or 7 months, but hey, listen, I can do that. I'm all about that. I'd rather do that. And then I can go take my computer, my tablet to the beach in the summer while my kids are in camp and sit there and enjoy myself, do that work on my own time and be a better person because I am not so stressed all the time. Stressed parents who don't like their jobs, it shows to their kids. Their kids see you being unhappy. I know that my kids, especially my oldest one, he has seen me. He knows I'm like, oh, mama's got to work. Mama's got to work. I have missed so much stuff. So much. Thank you so much. And so many events because I was not able to get out of work. Not able to get out of work. And he is like, Mom, all the other kids had their parents there. And I was like, Mama, sorry she had to work. I feel like a failure. I am failing my kids because I have to work all the time and I'm missing everything. I don't want to miss any more summers with my kids. I don't want to miss those opportunities to just go out to a restaurant and sit down and eat as a family and not be stressed. I want to make those memories. That is what this is about. Legacy Builder, that is what this is about. It is helping other people find this same peace, find this same extra money in their paycheck. You don't have to quit your job. If you like your job, don't quit your job. Just do the 2 hours whenever you can find it. Take your time. Go through oh my gosh, can I just tell you? I've been doing this for a couple weeks now. And I went back and I was listening to one of the trainings that was in the very beginning. I just did the trainings that I needed to get me going. And they were talking, I can't even speak anymore. They were talking about how to get your videos properly labeled in TikTok or on Facebook, in any social media, so that it's getting out to the right people, right? I wish I had known this stuff. I wish I had watched that video 3 weeks ago. It changed everything. And now all of a sudden I'm getting the right views. I'm getting people subscribing for that information because I listened to one video that is coming in this thing. When you guys sign up, when you guys get your own business, all of this training, teaching you how to make this work, teaching you how to get the right customer, your perfect customer, getting people to listen to you, stop that scroll and say, hey, listen, yeah, I'm just like her. I am busy all the time. I am stressed all the time. I am always worried about groceries and clothes for the kids. And I don't ever get to go out on dates. What is this? When you are stressed all the time, when you work all the time, it puts tension on everything. Tension on your marriage, because you both are doing a lot, right? Whether you are a stay-at-home parent and your partner is out being the sole earner, they're out stressed out with all that pressure to try and bring that money in, and you're home with the kids stressed out. Jen, thank you so much, girl. I love you. You're home stressed out with the kids, and then your spouse comes home or your partner comes home and they don't understand why you were so touched out and stressed out, and you guys are just bickering at each other over stupid crap because you're both so stressed, and it's really hard to understand where the other person's coming from, and you can tell on like kind of a peripheral level, but you're so in your own stuff, it just makes everything harder, right? You're stressed with your kids. Your kids want to do stuff. Mommy, why can't I get this? Mommy, why can't I get that? Daddy, why can't we go out to dinner? Why can't we go to this park? Why can't we go on that vacation? My friends did this. My friends did that. Oh my gosh. It is hard. It's hard on your brain. It's hard on your heart. And it's hard on your body. There's just so much. When you are stressed out about money, when there's so much tension because of money, it makes everything harder. Money doesn't make you happy. Just like you could be a millionaire and still be miserable. But let me tell you something. If you don't have money, getting money enough to help you get by, that does make you happy, because then you're not stressed. You don't have to be a millionaire if you don't want to be a millionaire. I'm not trying to be if I was a millionaire, I don't care. I would be happy. I would be proud of myself because I got us there. But I don't need that. I just need some kind of freedom. And that is what I found with Legacy Builder. Okay. I have my own business. My business is helping other people either start their own business so that they can make better money on less time, less working hours, more freedom, more flexibility, or they have their own business and it brings them online. It shows them how to be more effective. It shows them how to use the automated system so that they do only have to work 2 hours a day. And there's no overhead. So if we're talking about saving money, business is expensive, right? Business is actually really expensive because no matter what, you have some kind of overhead. You have to pay for marketing. You have to pay for training. You have to pay employees. You have to buy supplies. You have to buy your inventory. But with digital marketing, you don't have that. There's no overhead. You invest in your business one time. You buy whichever product you want. Okay. The 1, 2, 3, or the 4 product. The 4 product is the most popular. And then ironically, the one the one product is the Nest most popular. It's $100. Most people, even if they are dead broke, can figure out how to make that $100 investment work and then immediately start selling that. Your very first customer, and you are in profit mode. Everything after that is gravy. You work as little or as much as you want. Blow it up if you want, okay? If you need to calm down and just de-stress, that's fine. Nobody is making you work hours that you don't have. If you need to slow roll it because your life is insane, like mine, okay, I definitely slow rolled it in the beginning because I had so much going on. I'm having health issues. My husband's having health issues. Last week, I missed a live because my son came home from camp, didn't tell anybody that he had gone underwater and swallowed a bunch and like almost drowned if another kid hadn't pulled him out. So I was in the emergency room with him. Okay. That's another huge bill that's coming. I mean, like, things happen. Life happens. This is life. But you know what? Life is not how it used to be. You do not have to work a 9 to 5 job or 2 jobs to bring in that income because everything is online and people are looking for work online. If you have a cell phone and you have 2 hours a day and Wi-Fi or data, you can be a success. As with anything, you need to be able to follow directions. So do your training so you know what to do to set yourself up for success and be coachable. You just have to be coachable. If you think you have all the answers and you're not asking any questions and you're not being successful, then you are your own worst enemy. Okay? I was in the military for 12 years and my job was to find a way to get it done. I was command and control. I had to respond to emergencies. I had to coordinate missions. I worked directly for the base commander. And there was oh, I don't know. Well, something happened. I can't make it work. That's not how life works. Okay. If you want to make yourself a success, if you want to change your life, take back your life, take back your grocery, stressless, plan vacations. Okay. Plan for retirement. Take that stress off of your partner so that they are not so stressed about bringing in the income. Okay. If you are ready to do that, then this is the way to get it done. This is the way to get it done. Okay. But you have to be coachable and you have to want to get that instruction because nobody knows everything. And you can't say, oh, this didn't work. I didn't follow it, but it didn't work. It should have been working, but it didn't work. It doesn't work like that. You have to actually follow the blueprint. We have a proven blueprint to build a 6-figure income. There are people making 7 figures. Okay. Again, on your own time, 100% profit. Nobody is setting your goals but you. Nobody is getting your money but you. Can you say that about your current job? Can you say that about any other job? Any other business? Can you say, hey, listen, that business has no overhead. There's no monthly bills. No, this is it. Digital marketing is the way. It is right now one of the fastest growing businesses out there. Oh, I'm at 5%, you guys, for battery. Sorry, I told you my iPad didn't charge. This is one of the fastest growing businesses out there. And right now, it is a multi-million-dollar a day business, and it is trending towards in 2027 to be a multi-billion-dollar a day business. Right now, nobody is understanding, or very few, that this is the way to do it. Social media is the way to market yourself without spending a single penny. It's just you. I'm not paying a dime to get my message out there. I am putting out my content today, 3 pieces of content, although today, I'm not going to lie, I didn't get all 3 of my own, but that's okay because I had content already prepared and it just automatically posted for me. Okay. You post yourself, you do a half an hour of copy and paste free ads to free ad websites. You get a list of 200 free ad websites. They give you the verbiage to copy and paste in there. Do that for 30 minutes every single day. Take an hour to make 3 pieces of content. not just anything. Okay. What your whole point is, you're trying to reach people that are just like you. Okay. Who are feeling that stress, who are feeling that pain point. Who's who you're trying to help. It's usually a younger version of yourself, right? Who is your perfect customer? If I had found this business even 1 year ago, I may not have ever had to go back to work with my youngest. After I had my youngest, I was out for 8 months. I had postpartum preeclampsia. I was hospitalized. For the rest of my life, am at extreme risk of heart failure, of hypertension, of kidney failure, kidney disease, liver, everything. And I was out for a really long time. I had really terrible postpartum. I did not want to go back to work, but I didn't have a choice. If I had found this and I had built up my business starting a year ago, you better believe I'd already be earning that 6 figures. Are you kidding me? I wish to God that I had found this a year ago, and I would be a different person, because I would have been a whole year less of stressing about not being with my kids, stressing about some other woman or women raising my baby, stressing about my son not having me go to his field days and his field trips, and not being able to take him to the jump zone, like, or the trampoline and all that other stuff, not being able to go on vacation because I had to work. Okay. And on top of that, I didn't have the money put aside for it. I had to still save up. I would have had my life so different if I had found this a year ago. But fear and lack of knowledge is what stops everybody. So your first thing is your lack of knowledge. But hey, guess what? There's no lack of knowledge anymore. Okay. You're here, you're hearing this, you're seeing other people finding success. Anybody who wants to succeed at this can and will, as soon as they get off the fence and stop being afraid to take a chance. Nobody wins anything without taking a chance. Okay. But you know what? Take a chance on yourself, take a chance on a business that is booming. This is not something that is in recession. This is recession proof. Everybody is looking to be online. Everybody's looking to make more money because their jobs are not paying enough. There are grandmas that are 70 years old that are now killing it in this business. They bought their legacy builder, and now they are not worried about retirement anymore. They are not worried about how they get to stretch their Social Security check for an entire month. That breaks my heart. My job, I talk to a lot of elderly people. I work for a utility company. And these people, they can't even barely afford the $10 a month for internet. That kills me. We're so busy living in the now. We're not thinking about the future. Oh, well, I need to do this. I need to do that. And you know what else? We're spending money on the wrong things. We have learned how to just do self-soothing. I am having a bad day, so let me spend money on takeout. I'm having a bad day, so let me just go grocery shopping or buy this thing that I actually don't need. Whatever you buy, a TV, a cell phone, those are things that make you feel good because you want to have nice things, but it's an illusion. You spend that money, you're never going to get it back. You spend the money on your own self, on your business, invest in yourself, and you are not only winning for yourself, you're winning for your family, you're winning for your future, and you are creating a legacy for your children. Okay? Because they are now learning through your example that they don't have to be stuck at some crappy 9 to 5 job, never making enough money, never having enough money to do the things that they want to do, not having enough money to retire. We're all going to be working till we're 80 years old if we just keep doing this. And I don't even think Social Security is still going to be there. We need to invest in ourselves now, because otherwise we're going to still keep doing the same thing over and over again and hoping for a different result. But you know what? You're tired, or you will be if you're not old like I am. You may still be young and real spunky, but let me tell you something, that rat race, it never ends. It never ends. There will always be somebody that's going to come along that's younger than you, that's willing to work harder for you for less money. And that's why the employers will always end up saying, hey, listen, thank you for your time, but we need to go with a different God. Oh, have a good night, honey. Thank you so much for coming in. Bye, Jen. Um, there's no such thing as job security anymore. The most secure job in the world, I've been in my company for 10 years. They can fire me at any time. Every single month they remind you, hey, listen, you know, if you're not happy with your pay, we just had another training. We just brought in another 30 people that are happy to take your job. So I just keep on running like a little gerbil on a hamster wheel, trying to bring in that money, trying to make sure that I still have a job so I could pay my mortgage and put food on the table for my kids. But no matter how hard I work, I'm never going to make enough money at this job. I'm never going to make enough money at this job. They will tell me to keep getting more customers, keep looking for more opportunities, work overtime. I'm exhausted. I want to spend time with my family. That is why I finally had my pain point where I was like, you know what? I'm doing this. I can't not risk it anymore. And what I found out is that it wasn't a risk at all. The only risk is in not taking that opportunity. Okay. You can take this, you pay one time, you own your company, build it up as slow or as fast as you want. But there is a guarantee payout because if you are following the blueprint, if you are being coachable, if you are working these steps like they're telling you to work, there's no way, unless you are intentionally not doing it, that you're not even going to get one customer. Okay. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. Okay. Again, imagine if you could just be on your couch and plan whatever vacation you want to plan. Okay. My neighbors have gone to Disney twice this year. I don't even know. And you know what? They put it on a credit card and they're just praying to God. They just keep paying down that credit card. Imagine you can just plan your vacation and not have to worry about it because you know that money's there. No stress. No, oh, do I have enough money saved up? I'm going to go there. I know I'm making money. I'm going to be able to pay it off, or I already have the money. I know what I'm earning. Imagine that. How does that make you feel? Makes me feel real good. Almost as good as being able to buy whatever groceries I want. I've always wanted to be able to have fresh fruits, always wanted to be able to have the fresh vegetables, the salads, buy steak, although, steak is not necessarily good for you. It's nice to have as a treat. I've always wanted to just be able to do that, to be able to order takeout. Everything is so expensive now, and I've had to literally budget everything. My husband and I, we have not bought Dunkin' Donut coffee since before my first child was born. I actually had to get in a knockdown, drag off fight with my husband saying we cannot afford it because we were spending like $50 to $75 a week on Dunkin' Donuts, and we didn't have that money. Now it's like, hey, listen, I had to leave the house real quick. I didn't have a chance to make my coffee. Let's go to Dunkin's. Isn't that such a great feeling? That's like the best thing. That relief from the stress is genuinely just the best thing. And that's what this is all about. So you guys, again, I know I came on here late. If you're on here and you're listening and you're interested in any extra information, go to my bio, click on my link, and just subscribe for emails. You can unsubscribe at any time, but this is information. And we do have a free webinar coming up. I believe it's this Wednesday. You can watch it and get all of the information from the horse's mouth. It is actually being done by the founder of Legacy Builder Program, who is amazing, Michelle O'Neill. She is a self-made success millionaire. She is rounding her second $1 million in less than 2 years. Okay. She is a divorced mom of 6, doing it on her own. And now she is living the dream. And she doesn't just tell you how to succeed with this. She shows you how to build multiple avenues of revenue, passive income. The thing that's so great about this is like with the automated system, even when you're not doing your work, that automated system is doing the work for you. Even if you haven't posted content in 3 days, because you have the automated system and you have your social media account and you have your posts and everything like that, people are seeing you. They are going to your link. They are subscribing for information. They're getting the actual details in their emails. They're getting the link. Hey, listen, I think this is great. I want to click on the link in this email and I want to sign up, whether it's for the whole 900 shebang or you buy the one product to get yourself started for $100. Own your business. Okay? That person signs up, whether it's Afterpay or they pay right that day with a credit card or their own bank account, you get paid that day. That gets deposited directly into your bank account that day. That is how it works. That is how you are no longer stressed out about buying groceries. That is how you are no longer stressed out about your dishwasher breaking again. Okay. That is how you are not worried about retirement anymore because you have that money to put in your retirement fund. That is how you are not worried about paying down your mortgage because you're getting that extra money. Oh no, I'm sorry. YouTube, my iPad just died, so I'm officially not live on YouTube anymore, on TikTok anymore. But again, that is how this is all working, okay? So please, if you haven't already, go to my profile. And actually, let me just show you for YouTube. If you guys are on YouTube, you will already probably be seeing this. It's time for me to get off anyways. Oh my goodness, it's almost 11. I lose track of time talking to you guys. All right, so if you're on my profile, okay, my link is right here. Mom Life Beth Digital Marketing .online. Just gonna click on that. Okay, have it open in whatever method you want. And this is the email subscription page. Put your email in here. I have the information for the free webinar coming up this Wednesday. Information is power. And if you are ready to stop being broke, to stop worrying about groceries and vacations and after school programs, stop worrying about retirement, get some information on this. There is no risk and there is only reward. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take good care.